Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. It is episode number
38.
Is it? Wait, is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lit. 38.
We're getting close to 50.
We have more on audio.
Oh, okay. We have more on audio podcast. Guys, and speaking of that, if you guys want to listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, go listen to us. You can listen to us on anywhere through the Apple Podcast app and look up TheSync. You can listen to our podcast there, TheSync Podcast. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the notification bell and follow our Instagram. We're so close to hitting 70K. That's what we wanted to say. We have guests coming back soon. We took a break for a little bit. We've been doing a lot of team podcasts. We have a couple guests coming. We're not going to say who. It's going to be some interesting
we got some
episode.
guests coming.
We got a guest coming on Thursday.
Oh,
So we're not good enough.
Yeah, are you serious?
Okay, yeah.
What about
insane.
us?
Oh, there'll be one of you. You
No,
know.
fuck the guest.
All right.
We should fight
Team podcast
between Berkeley, Chris, and Ethan.
Yeah, we should honestly fight.
A
Boxing match to see who gets the podcast.
All right, this is going to be a great episode. We have a live studio audience today. We have two friends who are all the way from Washington who are friends of Kyle. Do you want to introduce them, Kyle?
Yeah, this is Maccabee and Clay. You guys can't see them, but they're here.
And how do you know them? Like, they're in your frat, right?
Yeah, they're my fraternity.
Okay.
Yep.
This guy has a Bass Pro Shops and a Coug sweatshirt on right now.
So what does that tell you? Dude, the
can
Bass
tell.
Pro Shops hat is a thing.
Yeah, it's
a
definitely a thing.
They cost $2.99. You can't yours
cost $5. You were just a little out of it when you bought it.
Yeah.
At Cabela's with me.
Well,
you bought a Bass Pro Shops hat at Cabela's. How do you feel?
$5
Bass Pro and Cabela's.
I know, but it's just like.
and like with the hat, it isn't like you're not buying the hat. You're buying what the hat says. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like
yeah.
the hat says more than just like, oh, it's a hat. I'm a
Wasn't
hat
that what
guy.
you do with all hats? You buy what's on the hat?
Yeah. But I
Yeah,
feel like
thank
there's a
you,
bigger
Chris.
meaning behind
I was on FaceTime with my dad and I was ordering that hat. He's like, Bass Pro Shops. Like, why are you wearing it? You going bass fishing? And I was like, no, it's like the thing right now. It's like the Bass Pro Shop hats. And he was like,
I don't know how Bass Pro Shops caught on.
yeah, like why?
I mean, it's a cool hat. I mean, I didn't get it for that reason. Like, I don't have the hair that goes down in front of my like Ethan or like. I want to see Chris in the Bass Pro Shop.
No.
Would
I like the brown, though. I like the brown.
Would you ever rock a Bass Pro Shops hat?
I mean, if it looked cool.
Yeah.
I just don't like
They all look the same.
I just don't like the yellow symbol, you know? If it had like a white or
Like a
black
white
or something.
3, like your
Yeah.
Chance the Rapper hat, or like the Travis
Yeah.
Scott hat.
I don't
something
have
like
a Chance the Rapper hat.
Okay, someone here has
Matter
a
of
Travis
fact,
No,
fuck
no,
Chance the
That's
Rapper.
my hat.
Yeah, it's Luke's hat.
But I stole it from him. He still doesn't know where it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know where it is.
Where?
It's in your fucking drawer.
Fuck.
All right, guys, it's gonna be a great episode. The first thing I want to go over was, speaking of Chance the Rapper, there's been some trends going around about sus lyrics in terms of rap songs, like really sus lyrics.
Oh, wait, you know the one, that Future song, Coming Out Strong? He's like, only time I feel alive is when I taste dick.
What?
But he actually says stick. But like Lil Uzi Vert like called him on FaceTime one time. It's like, what the fuck is up with this lyric, man? Because it literally sounds like he says, only time I feel alive is when I taste dick.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of sus lyrics though in rap songs that I've
Eric,
always
Kai,
said.
are you talking about this one?
Only time I feel alive when I taste it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is dick.
Only time I feel alive when I taste it.
He's definitely said
It's
dick.
no, it's either taste it or
No, it's
taste
like, yeah.
stick or something
No,
like
yeah,
that.
no.
The lyrics
yeah.
are dick.
Bad pronunciation.
No, that's not the lyrics.
That's cap.
It's
That's
not.
cap.
No, I looked it up. I mean, that's where I learned
Really?
it from.
That's
I don't
cap.
know. I'm just saying, like,
Only time I feel alive when I taste it.
We're gonna get
It
copyrighted.
sounds like dick, but I can guarantee.
but what
Future-
else would he say it?
It's
say?
taste
Taste-
it. He's talking about like
taste
her
it.
pussy or something. Like,
Yeah.
only time I feel alive is when I taste it.
Future don't fuck with bitches unless they got APs. Other than that, they for the streets.
Have you seen like the Future memes when he like talks about like how you like talk to women?
Do you know
Yeah.
Future's
How does he talk to women?
37?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's fucking
he looks
crazy.
Old. He looks old.
What does he
I
say
thought
when
he
he
was
talks to
older.
women?
It's like things about fucking what am I trying to say? Intellectual ways to like talk about like hoes or whatever, but it's just like funny like memes. It's I don't know. I'd have to pull it up.
No, the
It's
best
fun.
Future verse is on the one that they made for Black Panther, where he like talks like a freaking what's it
Yeah,
called? King's
fuck.
Dead.
King's
That
Dead.
one's
Yeah,
hilarious.
but I forget.
He makes his voice like super high.
Like, I
and
want
weird.
a 6-7 for the weekend,
Yeah.
baby.
Oh yeah.
It's like la di da di da.
Wait, can we find it real quick? Do you want to
Yeah.
try to look that up, Luke? All right.
King's Dead.
No, it's
yeah.
King's Dead with Kendrick Lamar and
All right.
well, who the fuck is that?
I was looking for guests.
Lou, what the fuck are you looking at, dude?
Grace Elberg?
It's a podcast.
Lou.
It's a podcast girl. I don't know.
Grace
Little-
Helberg, dude. My name is Grace Helberg. I'm the author of Grace's Guide, a New York Times, the creator of the It's Grace YouTube
She
channel.
was in the
host of
YouTube Rewind.
Oh.
Yo, she's the host of the Not Too Deep podcast. That's perfect for Chris.
Because Chris has a small dick.
Yeah.
I have the biggest dick in this house.
That's such cap.
That's
We've
my
all
cat.
seen it.
That's so funny. I'm not looking anyway. Like I have the biggest dick here. Like it doesn't matter. Like I don't have to laugh. It's like small dick, small dick, small dick.
I mean, I feel like you can't, like, it's like all relative, right? So you're like saying small, that's a relative word. So like, how could we all have small dicks? Like one of us got to have at least like a medium somewhere in there.
I'm not voting who the medium dick is. You guys can do that. I'm just saying I have the biggest dick here. All
That's
right.
a bold statement.
It's a bold statement, but like I'm with it.
You're just confident?
I'm that confident.
What other like statements about yourself are you as confident about? Is it like what?
Not too many, but that one right there
Is number one.
is
Like
number one.
there's
I have
not
the
many things
biggest
you hold
dick.
as your power and your truth, but that's you have the
Like-
biggest cock in this like the
literally
24
every
feet to the
room-
right and left of me.
Every room that I walk into, I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not the fastest, but I know I have the biggest cock.
Yeah.
Every room.
Every room.
Every
Every-
room.
Chris, is this some form of like self-stereotyping? Like
No, I'm okay. I'm
as,
not. I'm
as
just,
a
I don't
member
give a
of-
fuck if my
as a
cock's-
member of the Jewish community, I don't just walk in and think, wow, I have the smallest dick in
I
the
don't
room.
care
So like
if my
I feel like
cock's
that's kind of
purple.
unfair.
If my cock's purple, it'll be the biggest dick. If my cock's orange, it'll be the biggest dick. Green.
Wait, is this like a color thing now?
No, he asked me if I'm being stereotypical about my own cock. Like just because I'm black doesn't mean I have the biggest cock. I just think I have the biggest cock.
But like you're like the anomaly.
Here's
To where you
here's
have a
something I
small
always wanted to know. When you do
No.
you like do you like find yourself watching more African American male stars in your hub
Oh,
videos?
and my porn
yeah,
searches.
like are you more likely to like look for a video with a black dude as a guy?
Okay, well, but listen, I
didn't think about that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Do you pick your porn off the dick or you pick it off the
True.
bitch?
I mean,
Right? So okay, well,
Chris picks it off the dick.
I don't.
Opposed
What
to-
is this? What is this segment turned into?
Chris looks up big black dick
I'm-
porn opposed to big titty porn.
Like exactly. That's as if I was looking for that.
But you
what?
do.
No,
I've seen it.
no.
I've seen what you search up.
That's cat. This segment.
well, you know I have access to the router, right? So
Go ahead.
I mean,
And
I'm
you
the
will
admin.
He
not-
has a
you will
filter
not
and he has
see-
an alarm that goes off every time black cock is
Yeah,
searched.
yeah.
And it
Go-
only comes from the bungalow.
Go ahead. Go ahead. There is
comes
not
from-
a single black cock in any part of my history.
You know that scene from Ted 2 where he looks at his computer and goes, "Why is there so much fucking porn and so much black cock?"
And oh yeah, chicks with dicks.
Go out and destroy the computer.
Wait, Luke, play that real quick.
I got a
That's
problem.
a fucking legendary clip. Oh my god! No, don't look up chicks with dicks on your computer. No, look up YouTube
just
first.
Look up chicks with dicks.
yeah,
No.
can you? Oh my god, he's gotta fix the fucking clock.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, whatever. Yep.
All right,
Okay, keep going.
all right.
All right, do you want to play some songs?
Yeah, let me play another song real quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Or some sus lyrics.
I bought a sweet wedding.
Wait, set.
That I believe
What?
because Chance the Rapper is sus as fuck.
On a mic like it's a dick.
Oh. I mean,
why?
Like there's
what's the context behind the lyrics? Like,
there's no context needed. That's just like you can't swerve past that susness. that lyric went straight through the sus.
I mean, we just need to explore like alternate meanings of this.
Okay, yeah. What could be not?
How are you
Yeah.
in the studio with whoever you're with, and you like write that down, and you're like, you know what? Yeah, that was good. On this mic, like it's a dick.
Okay, he had to be freestyling. We all know
Still, though.
anyone who's freestyled before knows that there's been some sus stuff.
Yeah, but
that's
the
come
whole
out.
room stops as soon as
Yeah.
that sus lyrics come out. The whole room.
Okay,
stops.
but the point where you can save yourself is by not putting that song for anyone else to hear.
Exactly.
Well, true. Yeah, but I mean, he's on an independent label, bro. Like he's Chance the Rapper, bro. Like he's changing the industry.
yes, man.
You don't understand, bro.
So
That's why I'm a fan of Chance because he's just like,
He's so different.
he's
It's
going
just
against the label. He's going against the curve,
against the grain.
And like that's just so inspirational for me as a podcaster because like Spotify is just trying to take all my revenue.
He literally says N-words trying to grip up on the mic like it's a dick.
oh,
so
okay.
it's
So that's
really
a
No,
diss. That's
no,
a
no,
diss.
no.
That's a diss.
Try to grip up my mic like it's a dick.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
they're
diss. all
saying
right.
Okay.
he's like,
And
they're
then he
trying
goes,
to get on his song.
and then the ad lib goes on the mic like it's a dick.
On the
Okay.
mic, like it's a
Okay,
dick.
yeah, but he's not saying that he's grabbing the mic.
Yeah.
I think he's saying like you're trying to get on my song.
It's a diss, but that ad lib is
The
that ad lib
ad-lib's a
needs to
little
go.
They could have cut that one out and been completely fine.
You guys imagine him harmonizing?
Okay, what's
Like
a
a
better one?
dick.
There's gotta be.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
all
there's
right,
some good ones.
let's go. I got another one right here. This is gangling.
Gangin'.
Shit, ganging, not gangling.
Times when I touch them kids, the whole up block be molested.
Oh, that's good. That's
Wait, play that one more time.
Every time I'm
it's freaking Big Shock. Is it?
No, it's a Heddle one.
Oh,
Many times when I touch
I don't know many British rappers.
be molested.
How many times I touched them kids, the whole up block be molested.
That's fucking gross.
That's not okay.
He's basically saying he touches the kids of all
No,
the
he's
op.
saying like he's touching them, like he's gonna shoot them.
Yes, but it still sounds like he's touching them wrongly.
He's trying to make a weird analogy, but the analogy involves
Yeah.
molesting your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Which is just like, it's,
Your neighborhood's children.
yeah.
Speaking of stupid rap lyrics, have you ever heard the song where Lil Sky says, "I'll be shitting on my haters. That's because I'm constipated."
That doesn't
Like
make sense.
that doesn't make any sense. It's the opposite of what he meant.
I can
So
feel
stupid.
that. I can hear that lyric.
Yeah.
Right now.
What was it? Was the
I'll be
Kanye?
sh-
It was the Kanye Lil Pump song when he tried to. What did Lil Pump rhyme?
You're such fucking how I. Oh,
You're such a.
He
fucking-
rhymed fucking.
ignit and
Yeah, no.
It's like-
He said like,
It's lit, ignorant.
or no, he said he's getting ignitant or something like. Oh no, he's ignorant like a lighter, and then he's getting.
Yeah, it's
Bitch, I'm
like yeah,
ignorant.
fuck. What is it? Yeah, bitch, I'm ignorant. I be something with my lighter. I be It's something like
He
that.
tried
I
to make
remember.
ignorant sound like ignorant, and
yeah,
it was so
yeah.
stupid. And it's like
Yeah.
you suck.
All right, here's 248.
See my little daughter bad as hell and she ain't even 5.
That's more so wrong than sus.
Bro, Quando Rondo's gonna come after Lil Durk for that
Bro,
one.
that is just. I mean, okay, what do you say though? Like,
Yeah,
do you want to say your
but
okay? You
where
say
is-
your daughter's cute, right? You wouldn't say she's hot or bad. You wouldn't say she's bad.
If you're ever referring to your daughter,
But like bad, she bad as hell. That's even worse. Saying she's bad as hell.
Yeah, let's play one more time.
like where.
See my little daughter bad as hell and she ain't even 5.
and he could have made that seem like something that like is like a girl that he's like talking about like as his daughter, like you know what I mean. But then he says his daughter's not even 5.
not even 5. They have to specify the age.
It's gotta be
I
a
mean, he's
sexy
just
4-year-old.
proud of his daughter. You know, you can tell she's gonna be a
Yeah,
beautiful
it's just,
young
yeah,
woman.
it's just father empowerment.
Well, do
Yeah.
you
That's
guys
just
want
great.
your daughters to be like dime piece?
No.
I just don't want a fucking
well,
daughter.
if you're, but
What?
If
You
you,
don't
so
do
if
that.
you,
I don't
if
want a
she's
daughter
not,
either.
I
though,
want a
if
daughter.
she's not though, you don't have a hot wife. So
Oh.
I know, but what if there's like a small mistake? You know?
you want your daughter to be ugly.
I don't say I want my daughter to be
That's
ugly.
fucked. Like your daughter's gonna have a better life if she's hot, for the most part. I would say.
yeah,
I think
Right,
more
but-
you want your son to be the best looking he can be, but you want your daughter to also like be kind of like
Well,
safe to. You know what I mean? What?
I think hot, attractive girls go wrong when they have no good father figure in their life. Like we just know that from experience. Like it's
Daddy
pretty.
issues?
Yeah, exactly. So like if you're a good father and your daughter like isn't bad looking, she'll be fine. Right?
I don't know, man.
Or
It's
if you're a
like,
decent
it
father.
goes deeper into that. Like I guess I don't want to have a daughter because like, you know, it's a lot more responsibility. They're more expensive. You know.
No, what? No, dude. Sports? Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding
But
me? Little
girls
league,
play
Girls
sports
are
too.
also play
so
sports.
expensive.
And girls'
No.
sports are way more expensive, dude.
No.
Every
Dude, you
guys will
cheer-
crash your car more.
Bro, it
Bro,
was
the high school
cheers
cheerleading.
$5,000 a year.
What?
Yes, that's
For high school
my God,
cheer.
yeah.
And
My-
all they did
my
was
sister's
fucking finger
gymnastics is
themselves.
probably something like that
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
Oh.
The girls' sports are way more expensive.
That's true.
Also, with the guy, I don't gotta worry about if he's gonna get touched or something. I'm like, go out, go have fun, right? With my girl, I'm like, shit, it's like 8 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock.
It
I
is
don't want
fucked.
you getting
Well,
touched.
you might get touched by that rapper.
Or I don't want to get touched by fucking Quando Dondo
Touch them kids, the whole up be molested.
or that guy.
I just know shit that I've talked about with my friends that's happened to people's daughters or that they have done to people's daughters, which is not bad things, but I'm just saying I don't want that to be done to my daughter.
That's what I'm saying.
Ever.
Like,
I
if
mean-
somebody says like,
Like with the conversation with my friends, oh yeah, dude, I clapped that bitch's cheeks. And like if that's my fucking daughter and there's some fucking hood rat friends out there that are talking about that. Like, I don't want that in my life.
I can't. Like, I
Ever.
can't. I gotta kill the kid.
What
I'm
I'm
like,
saying
bro,
is,
don't
like-
fucking touch my daughter.
I could like take the bus down to Seattle all I wanted, going like to film YouTube videos throughout high school or something anytime I wanted. Saturday, I'd sometimes come back at like 8 o'clock at night. But my sister, my parents were really free, let her do whatever she wanted, but they didn't let her like take the bus by herself sometimes until
my
she was
dad
older.
was the exact same way.
Right.
Yeah.
And I get that. Especially in LA here. Like in LA here, it's dangerous.
Yeah,
right?
it-
Bro, in LA, you might get touched as a dude down here.
Yo, 100%, bro.
I almost got touched by a dude
Yeah,
in front of the house.
oh, we never fucking talked about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, what happened?
Pretty much, we have like a gate out in front of our house, and I was talking to my dad on the phone, and I was like FaceTiming him, and this dude walks up, like, you know, he's like pretty like big guy, like
Athletic, broad,
yeah, and
fit,
So
or like fat.
no,
or-
he's wearing like a wife beater and just
Oh.
fucking. So I had like my hand in my pants. That's just how I was like standing, and he walks up to me, and this dude's like looking at me. I'm like, "Yo, what's up?"
How deep in your pants? Are you like just
I
in
mean,
your
I was like,
waistband, or-
no, yeah, I was like just above shaft.
Oh,
and
20,000 leagues.
yeah. And so this dude's like looking at me, and then I'm still talking to my dad on the phone. So he like walks 5 feet past me and stops. So I'm like, all right, this is a little sus. So I like walk in the gate, and as I'm turning around to close the gate, he's standing like a foot away from me. And I'm like looking at him, I'm like, yo, you got a fucking problem? And then I'm still on the phone with my dad. And my dad's like, yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going on? And I'm like, so then this dude is looking at me like into my fucking soul. And he's like licking his lips. And I'm like, yo, this is getting mad fucking sus.
How aggressively is he licking his lips?
It was like a fuck.
Like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it was like
hungry.
and I'm like, yo, you best get that shit out of here. So then he's like looking at me, and I'm like, yo, you need to get out. You need to get off my property. And he goes, I want to suck what you're holding, because my hand is in my pants. And then my dad's still on the phone with me, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And my dad's like, hey, what was going on there? Like,
While you're telling the story, I was just thinking, like, if the dude like overpowered you or something, the phone just drops to the ground, and your dad's like, "Yo, what's going on? What's going?" And he just sees this giant dude walk over the phone.
He just watches his son enter the darkness.
he picks it up, and he's like, I'm coming for you next.
Yeah, and that would have been your first sexual experience.
What's sus is the
Wait,
weirdest
hold on.
thing.
No, wait, no. If
Not
I'm going
that
up
there's
to talk
anything-
to a
not that
girl
there's
in
anything
any
wrong with,
fashion,
you
I'm
know.
not going to walk up to her, look at her, lick my lips, and say I'm trying to suck what you're holding. Never. Like, that's just like not my thing.
I mean, even if she's like,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, even if that's what I'm
adjusting-
thinking, there's a better delivery.
Because
to
I
it.
did that. I was in Victoria's Secret one time, and they were like, you know, checking the bra size, and I was like, I'm trying to suck what you're holding.
We need an Ethan compilation.
Yeah, we need Ethan, like,
And
what the
Ethan-
fuck
and
compilation,
Ethan-
dude. What
and
the
Ethan,
fuck?
what the
I'm
fuck?
just kidding. I've never been
Yeah.
in Victoria's Secret.
That's
Just-
literally
That's
that's
cap.
a cap.
I want to go on to the next topic, but I couldn't help but notice, Luke, on your computer, we can
What?
see like the computer screen,
Yeah,
like
like
where that
the Google Chrome, like most search sites and
most
stuff.
search sites.
Wait,
There's
what's
something
that?
called boner on there. Luke,
Yo, Luke,
explain
what the
yourself.
heck is
What's up with
that?
that?
Dude, that must be some Jim Boner.
Slim Jim Boner.
I don't know if it's like the most popular prank in
Yeah,
high
I don't
school.
even
Like,
think people know what Slim Jim Boner
yeah,
is.
it's like this
Yeah.
website, and it's slimjimboner.com, and it has like this. It has like a very, you know, X-rated image of like
It's a GIF.
a Slim Jim. Yeah, it's a GIF of a Slim Jim
Slim-
covering the
It's-
man's.
It's a
parts.
deep fake dick with the Slim Jim Slim Jim
but
boner.
anyways, and it also plays like an MP3 in the background. It's like Slim Jim Boner.
But
Slim Jim
it's
Boner.
literally you're seeing you're literally seeing someone fuck, but like all you're seeing is the regular
Slim Jim.
video of somebody doing it, but like a Slim Jim stick,
Yeah.
it just happens to cover everything.
But somehow it slips past all the schools like security, so you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
turn
Like
it
the
on.
Wi-Fi that controls the
So
settings.
that was the best thing in high school is when if someone left their netbook open, you go over and turn on slimjimboner.com.
and then they have to close it and open it, but
Yeah.
then you close it.
Yeah, so like there's a couple different ways you could do it. You could put it in a different desktop and turn it on like really low volume. So then when the class gets quiet, you only hear it when the class gets quiet, and they're like, "Yo, what is this?" Or the best thing is one time I got our friend Ben in Mr. Simon's class. Shout out Mr. Simon.
Shout out Mr. Simons.
He hated me in the beginning,
Oh,
but
he
I
fucking
think
hated me.
I think he liked me
hated
at the
me.
end. But anyways, I put it on this guy's laptop, and he shut the laptop so it doesn't play. And then when he comes back to open the laptop, it's on the lock screen. It's just like Slim Jim Boner, Slim Jim Boner. And it's so funny. He's like, "Bro, what is this?" And the best, I think it was during like silent reading time or something like that.
It started with like cool math not getting blocked, and then it
Yeah.
went to Slim Jim Boner.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, didn't you do something too in like fucking digital graphics with
Oh
Slim Jim
yeah,
boner?
we would have. It was an AP Comp Sci class, and we had all these desktop computers. And well, okay, there's a couple things. So there's our substitute. You guys know Edna, the substitute.
Oh,
Yes.
wait.
Nah.
Just to describe Edna, she's the nicest woman, but she is, I swear to God, like 95.
She's a very old-fashioned lady.
Really
so,
old-fashioned.
So like she doesn't really understand like computers and stuff. But all the teachers would always like request her to be her sub because she's pretty like stern and strict and stuff.
Do you know what's fucked? There was a kid in my science class when I was a sophomore. He was a senior, and I was like so innocent. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
This kid ends up. Edna's taking attendance. He goes behind her, takes out his jewel, rips it, blows it into her hair, and just takes a seat. And nothing happens, and the day continues. And everyone in class is just like, and she doesn't know. She keeps going, Brian, do we have Simon? And just smoke is rising out of his.
No, yeah, that is a perfect example of what this lady is like.
Edna, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
she's-
literally do
she's-
anything you want in her classes.
And
like,
and we call her name is not actually Edna. We call her Edna because she looks like Edna from The Incredibles.
Yeah.
But wait, the entire school calls her that.
No, yeah, literally.
Her name's Miss Piltover.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Everyone
And no,
knows
yeah,
crazy-
everyone calls her
the
Edna.
crazy thing is you don't like.
I didn't even know
It
that.
doesn't have to be known. Like, you don't have to tell anybody else what she looks like or who she looks like. Everyone just instantly thinks Edna. Like,
No,
nobody
it's-
had to tell me.
No,
Like,
It would
I
go
always
around
called her
school
Edna
like,
in my head.
yo, and
Even teachers
How
call her
tall
Edna.
was she? She was like
she's like 5.
Oh,
She's
she
like
was
4'5".
Yeah.
4'5". Yeah,
she was
She's
very
like my
small,
grandma's.
small
She's like
lady.
my grandma's size.
Yeah. But yeah, it would go around school like you would like hear like, oh, dude, freaking Fravel's got Edna as a sub today, and you're like, yes.
Yeah. So what happened with the computers? What'd you do? With it?
Well, so we would do Slim Jim Boat, and we would turn it on. And just, there was like desktop computers that have really small speakers, so like you could turn it on low, and then I would mess with her so much. Like she would come close, and I would turn it up as she got closer, and everyone around me is just laughing, and I'm just like talking to her like, yeah, like I got my work done right now, and all this stuff. Then also in AP Comp Sci, we had they were all desktop computers, and they have like disk drives. So what I'd do is I made this program that would open the disk drives every 10 seconds, and we would put it on like all the computers in the room, and all the computers would just keep opening the disk drive every 10 seconds.
I love
and she's
pressing
like,
that
what
button.
the fuck? It was so funny.
How the fuck? That's how the fuck do you know how to do that?
I miss high school
Fuck
so I can
Ethan.
fuck
Ethan
around.
knows way
Fuck
too much
Ethan for
about
knowing how to
computers.
do the most.
I don't know.
random shit.
I would just like think because I'd be so bored. I would just mess with the things. I was like, what if you could just do this automatically, so you could make it in like a batch file or something like that.
Shit. All right, real quick. You want to pull up the Slack, Luke? I just sent something. This came out. This is an old footage that had like no views on YouTube. Well, it had views, but it's starting to like blow up now. This guy, it's a priest. He went to a massive conference, and they booked a comedian to come on a couple of acts before the priests, right? It was a massive Christian event, and it was a like Christian comedian. The thing is, they switched the spots, and the priest went in the spot of the comedian, and the entire audience thought it was a comic, but it was actually a priest giving a sermon. And so the audience just doesn't know what to... Look, we'll play the place real quick. I'm going to turn it up.
But I would spare you the analysis and just go ahead and tell you up front that I'm a sinner. A man who never
Pause
feels
it.
sure.
That is
That's
hilarious.
I love how serious he is too.
Yeah.
I mean, because he's trying to.
He doesn't know. He thinks he's like, the audience knows he's a pastor. The
I know.
audience been told, no, this time slot's for the comedian. It's just
Yeah,
comedian.
I mean,
Have
Why
you ever?
is it back to back?
No, it's so like there's the comedian's supposed to go on first, and then the pastor's gonna come on like later in this like sermon that's going on, like this whole thing that's going on. Have you ever been to church before?
no.
yeah, that's what
How
I'm
does
saying.
it work? You have comedians come on?
I've
No.
rarely ever. I've never been to church except for like one time that I went with Kyle in like 3rd grade or something. And
Yeah.
like I think like even though it was an actual pastor, my reaction was the same as the audience, except like I didn't really let it out. But
Yeah,
you know,
but what I'm
it's like-
the thing about these, like these are one of those like you see the band equipment in the back. I've been to church one time, and it was one of those like new churches, like one of those
Yeah.
like those new
You
like.
probably went with Spencer.
No.
Oh, wait.
I didn't go to one of those.
I
I,
have
went to
been.
like one of those like Timberland like.
That's
Oh,
where
we're
I
gonna-
went to. I've been
Yeah.
there too.
It's like we have an Instagram account, so make sure to repost us and shit.
Dude,
You know what
that
I'm
shit's
saying?
insane. They have like a freaking like $10 million compound. Like the whole
know.
freaking. They got like a coffee shop and like.
And what is it all? Tax deductible.
I know it's insane. bro.
None of it is taxed. They spend so much money and get all this money.
Bro, it's all from Ozarks.
Yeah.
It's lit.
They're the church on the
Yeah,
fucking water.
That shit was crazy to me.
Yeah.
When I like walked in there, I was like, dude.
Well, it's because every service they walk around with a fucking bowl,
No, it's
and
nuts.
people just throw.
a ton of money.
No, like people will literally like take out like their billfolds because they're all like 90 years old, and they're like, "Oh, just give them back to Jesus Christ." And then next thing you know, the fucking church is all fucking brand new and shit.
Oh, there's some churches with TV stations,
Yeah.
and radio stations.
Oh my god! And the people that I knew, like there was a major one that I went to, and they were the nicest people ever. I loved them more than anything. That's the thing. So I went once and I loved it because they were super nice. It was still weird to me that this massive church has a media station, has a network, has a studio, has a tax, has a coffee place, and everyone dresses up like they're from like Portland, and they're all like dressed up nice and like Abercrombie and shit, and they're all clean. You know,
like respect to church, but church was so fucking boring. Like I don't know if it's just like our new age.
Yeah, no, dude, it's just the same shit.
My dad literally stopped being religious for Sunday football. Like he literally was like, dude,
That is exactly something you would do. That's so
my dad was like, dude, Sunday service is like in the middle of red zone. This is bullshit.
Dude, yeah, fucking church. You literally used to like go to it, and like my church had like this like we just like watch movies the whole time, and then like you get to like a certain age to where you have to be in like youth group, but like everybody would like try and like stay in like the movie age like, as long as possible, because like nobody wants to fucking like what 13-year-old kid.
I got VeggieTales. Those
Dude, you guys watching VeggieTales too?
VeggieTales suck
Dude, that's
dick.
crazy. Because us as VeggieTales, I was gonna say VeggieTales, but I didn't want to get made fun of.
I feel like VeggieTales are a little weird if you watch them nowadays. like they're definitely gonna strike you as like a little odd.
it's almost as weird as watching Quabba
Cop is not weird.
I have to agree. Like everyone
never
watched
watched him. I don't know if he's
Cop.
weird
Like
or
he's
not.
just like a normal. He's just a YouTuber that does whack shit. Like that's what
his
YouTube
thing.
is. Like we just have freaking Spencer and Berkeley over here that
only watch
They
FaZe.
like their whole personality is based off of which YouTube gamers they watch. Like, oh my god, you watch Quabble Cop? It's like, dude, I just watch it because it was entertaining, not because I'm like, oh my god, I'm the biggest fan of Quabble Cop. Like, I literally want to be Quabble Cop when I grow up. Like, you guys are like, oh my god, FaZe Banks. I want to suck your cock.
That is true. Like,
Berkeley's just sitting over. Is Spencer over here too?
T-Food's Burke's God.
Yeah.
Tifu is
Okay, I watched a lot of Tfue too, but like, I don't know. I just don't understand the whole like.
No, every YouTuber has a.
That's Chris's Quabble Cop.
Yeah. No. That's a phase dick.
Yeah, it's FaZe dick.
All right, wait here. I want to hear some more of this.
You know, Burke calls himself FaZe Burke.
He gets one unreleased fair merchant.
I have.
Why is Berkeley getting gas? He's not even here right now.
I don't know. Because
Hey, go. I'm Face Burke.
Okay, it would be sick if it was FaZe.
Oh,
Burke.
that'd
If
be
it was
sick as
actually
fuck.
FaZe.
no,
Like,
That'd be sick as shit ever.
he doesn't actually refer to himself as FaZe Burke. He's like, he just like.
No, he changes his
He's
Instagram.
manifesting.
I was
Yeah.
expecting something like you know, like more gamer taggy, like FaZe Big Man, or like, you know, he's like you know, FaZe Big Man. I don't know. Like,
Okay,
oh,
I guess there
FaZe-
is one called FaZe Rug. Why is his name? Is that his actual name?
Don't know. But I always wondered that, like, why FaZe Rug?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, what are the other teams? Are there anything else other than FaZe that you put your name behind?
Optic.
Optic.
TSM.
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 TSM Big Man.
TSM Daquan.
TSM.
TSM Daquan is goaded.
Goated, man.
But like he had to like stop playing or something because he had like health problems or something.
I stopped.
guess.
I stopped watching.
He stopped uploading.
I stopped watching Myth when he lost his virginity.
Yeah.
His entire thing was completely like
Wait,
ruined.
Myth was a virgin?
Oh,
Yeah,
for
his thing-
so
Oh, is that the
long.
His thing was just a V card. He had like a platinum V card in his wallet. He's like, I'm holding on to this every stream.
No, and then he like lost it. Like I was like watching a video. He's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, guys, lost the V card," and I'm like, "Yeah, can't fucking
Damn.
watch anymore."
Damn. All right. You want to? We've got one.
Yeah,
Let's keep on going with this
We got a
guy.
little off track.
His motives, including the ones I feel right now about why I'm doing this.
Wait, keep it
That's
going,
fine.
keep it
Yeah,
going. It's
And
only 43 seconds.
you're a very strange audience.
Oh
just get
my
used to
That's
it.
so.
This is a serious
that's
talk
so
in
rough.
case
But
you
that
wonder.
audience is sucks.
wait,
It's so
wait,
funny
wait,
because
All right,
listen.
go back 5
Yeah,
seconds
yeah,
real quick. Play to the end real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, no, yeah, go like right there, Lou.
Very strange audience. I better just get used to it. This is a serious talk in case you wonder. Get it out of your system. But Just not used to being
what
laughed
kind of
at.
audience laughs at an eyebrow raise?
Yeah,
like this
well,
audience
no,
is
but
laughing.
I mean, that's
he's
what-
acting. Like if that was a comedian, he would just be a super good comedian because he's acting so well.
Yeah.
But like, so they like believe that he's just a good
Yeah,
And
comedian.
you're- but the worst part is when this guy gets off, he realizes that him just saying his stuff at work somehow to this audience seems like complete jokes.
Well,
That's
because
so
he
fun.
probably didn't. So I mean, unless do you think someone told him? Because like what if he still thinks?
Well, I don't know. Like I think at some point, if he kept going, he would realize like no crowd is gonna like everyone laughing. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
maybe,
But what do you
know-
think? You don't think it's a prank on you, and it's not a prank on you. It's literally just the audience doesn't know.
Yeah.
Well, that just shows how fucking dumb people are. Like people, like those jokes aren't like funny, and it just shows that like if people are going to something that's supposed to be comedy, they're like,
They'll
oh, I
laugh.
have to think
Yeah.
it's funny.
Yeah.
True.
That's literally like 95% of people with like anything they do. Like,
That's-
oh, I'm going on this hike. I'm gonna take photos, so I want to make it look like I had fun on this hike. No one fucking likes hiking.
True,
In
that's-
ever.
It's a
Ever.
bad
No
side
one's
effect of
ever liked
social
to hike.
media.
No, people like hiking.
No, hiking's so lame.
No, it's not. I like hiking.
I like
No,
hiking.
hiking's cool at the top and it's cool at the bottom, but it's not fun for the hike.
What?
I've
Yes,
done a
it
lot
is.
of hiking, but the best part of hiking is seeing the end of it. But
I mean,
everybody acts
obviously,
like
but
they
that's
that's
do.
like
the point.
Yeah.
No,
Trust
but
me.
you're
Like,
that's
you
coming
haven't-
from wait,
oh,
hold on. That's coming
yeah.
from the guy though that looks
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
up
let's be
before
honest.
movies.
Yeah, this guy, he looked up. Okay, I'm sorry if you haven't seen
No, fuck it,
Avengers,
it's-
then
yeah.
don't
No, it's
don't
so
watch
far
it.
gone.
Yeah,
But
it's an Avengers.
He
go hide
looked
in the
up
rock.
that Iron Man died before watching the Avengers movie where he died. Like he knew that he was gonna die before the movie.
And he does this every movie
On purpose.
He looks for something because I just can't deal with it. I'm like, dude, you literally like that's how you live your life.
And
You
then
said
he
I don't
tried-
like the journey up to the
Yeah,
viewpoint.
exactly.
I like to be at
No,
the
no,
view.
we were
No,
grilling
I
him.
do
We were
like
grilling
the-
him the other night, and he goes, "Oh, well, dude, I just like to see like how it ends up at that point. Like that's like the point of the movie is like seeing just like the way that it develops and everything, you know. And like that's just like
I'm like the best part is putting it together
Yeah,
at
it's
the end.
Biggest load of bullshit. It's about guessing like
For
where
instance-
the narrative
No,
is
for
gonna
instance,
take.
he bought
Wait,
the
no.
David Dobrik puzzle. He's gonna get it and be like, "Are you kidding me? I thought it was already gonna be done. I don't understand." It doesn't.
Okay, how about this? I'll pan it out for you. So, for instance, say there's a girl that you're interested in, right? And so that would be like Avengers in this case. If before you even hung out with the girl, you had the ability to know how to get with that girl, why would you not do that?
No, you wouldn't want to do it. That makes her unattractive. What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying you already
If you
know
had
how.
the nudes of the girl before you got with the girl, why would it be exciting to get with her?
It would be a little less exciting.
It's still pretty exciting.
You don't.
Unless the news are fire as fuck. then my pants will be a little pointy.
I've never heard that term before.
Pointy
It's like a fucking needle. Well, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Anyway, yes, I do that. It's like
whack.
I
It's
stand-
whack.
That's so weird.
I stand by it.
No, like we went over this. Like they taught us. We watched a video in elementary school where they show all these
Yeah,
kids.
the
They give them a
experiment.
marshmallow
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and say, if you don't eat this marshmallow in 10 minutes, you're gonna get 10 marshmallows. And then like 30 of the kids of the 100 kids, right, ate the marshmallow right away. 30 of them did not, and 7 of them
Yeah.
did eat the marshmallow.
Yeah.
And the 30 of them obviously received 10 marshmallows. And they track them.
Yeah.
20 years later,
Yeah.
they're vastly different. One's like on crack and homeless, and the other one's fucking, and all because they ate the
Yeah.
marshmallow.
Yeah.
And
But
you
it's
look
like-
up movie endings.
Yeah.
But it's just
I've
like
heard that so many times. That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's
No,
not-
it's not bullshit.
It's nobody actually ran that
A
fucking
marshmallow
study.
really
Yeah,
dictated
they did.
somebody's
It's a
future.
legitimate study.
Do you understand?
It's not the Oh my!
I know it's behind it. I know it's behind it.
Chris
I
is
know.
the marshmallow.
I know, but
Chris is
look
the
at it. I'm
marshmallow.
saying, look at it in hindsight. I'm just saying, like you're saying, like I'm a kid. I'm hungry. I'm playful.
Would you
I don't,
say you
I don't
are a
have like I
marshmallow
don't
immediate
like
eater?
listening. What?
Would you say you would immediately eat the marshmallow?
No.
But you understand, it's the measure
Would
of.
you think
the-
you're
It,
like-
it also depends
when
on
you're a
how
kid-
fucking hungry I am.
When you're a kid,
if I'm
when you're
hungry,
in
I'm
second
gonna
grade,
eat it.
second
What?
grade, and they said, "Hey, here's a marshmallow. If you don't eat it for 10 minutes, we'll give you another 10 marshmallows."
If they give me a stick to toast the marshmallow, it's fucking game over.
Yeah.
Toasted marshmallows are fucking.
I'm just saying,
You
bro.
can't persuade me with food. I'm not that primitive. When I was a kid, I'd probably be like, get that shit out of my face.
Bro, I feel like I could very easily persuade you with food.
Depends on what food
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Depends on what food now.
But like,
I'm just saying, if I like pull up with some fucking, if I pull up with canes, like you're doing
I don't
anything
know.
for me.
Lately,
Free
I haven't
cane.
been. Lately, I
yeah,
haven't been
Chris's
finishing.
canes have been sitting in the fridge since.
Eh,
last
no,
night.
it hasn't been.
It has.
Ethan
Nobody's
did throw
touching
away
it.
half a tendy today.
It was gross. It was like when it gets microwaved and it just like messes it up. You
Yeah,
know?
you gotta oven it.
Also, if you run out of sauce, it's game over.
True.
Fuck that
and I
shit.
was out of sauce.
If you
so
run
it
out of
was-
sauce,
Yeah,
you
Sauce God was out of sauce, so it's over.
It's
Yeah.
anyone. Why like chicken without sauce is just like not worth. Like,
The chicken, it's the beauty of the chicken, and the
Nah.
sauce is the secondary.
I want to bring into one more thing real quick.
We talk
We
about
have-
bitches.
I mean, like what
just
No,
so I can keep my brain
pull
jogging.
up the roast. I want to see that.
what specifically about?
Yeah, okay,
anything.
Chris. Going back to the marshmallow, if I told you that you could either have sex with a 5 right now and then have as much sex with you want with her for the next 5 years, or you have to wait 5 years to have sex, but then Scarlett Johansson is in your bed, what would you do?
You got to go with the 5.
Does Scarlett Johansson age during these 10 years?
No, Scarlett Johansson at her prime, at her peak.
5 years.
But no. Think about it like this. Like that 5, that 5 based off how horny you are is going to be looking better, like at different times of the week.
But then in
If I'm spending 5 years with her, I'm gonna be like, you need to work out. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if she's not looking at,
mean.
this is why you've never been in a relationship. Oh my!
Why do I gotta force myself to be with a 5 for 5 years and not give my
That's
opinion?
the point of the
There's literally an
experiment.
option. You're not giving yourself the option. The option is that option exists. You can not do and wait.
Because I modify my 5.
No, you are an immediate marshmallow eater. I swear. I think Ethan and I are the only ones that would wait for the marshmallows.
I'm gonna say if I have the modifications to turn my 5 into a 7.5, then yeah, I'll take the 5 years. But if I am stuck
Chris
with
about
a
to hit up
5,
Dr. Miami for his
Modifications, yeah. Brazilian butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift and fake tits.
but just like
And
things
a
she can
fucking
work
elliptical
on.
trainer.
Modifications as in things she can work on, not like physical attributes.
You're telling me that you would want the 5 to change her? Okay, no. That's
To
not
answer your question,
No.
to answer your question, I would. Damn, dude, 5 years no sex, bro. With Scarlett Johansson in tight ass black leggings.
You have a specific image of the tight
Yeah,
ass.
yeah,
black-
she's
I'm
like-
thinking of
she
her as
never
a superhero
takes it off.
right now. So
You imagine her as the character.
yeah,
And she would say in character during this.
exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll have to go with the 5, bro.
See, immediate
Damn,
marshmallow
see,
eater.
you
That's
are
not
an immediate
marshmallow eater. That
You're
you
an
cannot
immediate-
compare that. You
Yes.
guys need different situations for that.
No, this is
that's
real
the
life
same thing.
situation.
5 years,
5 years is a little eccentric.
bussy for 5 years.
But like I would say 1 year, but like, I mean, you lasted 4 years in high school.
Oh yeah.
Ethan, you're almost there too, buddy.
What?
You weren't you senior year? Or was it junior?
No.
year?
Sophomore?
Freshman?
8th grade?
7th?
First grade?
Whoa.
7th grade?
Miss Trapp's class.
Okay.
All right. Real quick, let's read a sync helps. We got a roast email real quick. And this is from the person that says Kyle's voice made him horny. But he says, where do I start? Kai looks like Kim Jong-un if you did CrossFit. That's kind of that's like,
I mean, it's kind of.
you feel a little better at the end, but it's like the original hit's too hard. So it's like it doesn't really help out at all.
He did do a lot of CrossFit.
But I still look like Kim Jong-un. Kyle looks like a Cody Ko before drugs. I don't think Cody Ko did drugs, so. You're before drugs.
Yeah,
so
have
that's
you ever
good-
seen the interview with Cody Ko? What does he say? He has like a specific saying. He's being interviewed about his app, and he says there's a certain word
Yeah.
that
He
he
kept
said.
using the word like this is when he was in Duke and he was super like
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
What was it?
I don't know what the word is.
I
What
forget
was
what
it?
the word is. It's like smooth, or it's something to do with it being smooth.
No, it's like
no,
Yeah, no, it's like integrates or something. It's anyway.
What is the word?
Yeah, I know exactly.
I know.
Shit, that's gonna bother me.
Cody Ko before drugs.
Hold on.
He never did drugs.
I would say Kyle looks more like he does drugs than Cody Ko, to be honest.
Ouch.
I don't know. I just like
Frictionless.
Yeah,
frictionless.
frictionless. Yeah,
People
that's
saying
it.
the app is very frictionless.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. So how do you feel about that? You're not offended by that?
I mean, I don't really think there's anything to be offended by there.
All right. Burke looks like a. Okay, we already did this one. He said the same thing. All right, hold on. I'm gonna choose a different one. All right. First off, my name's Jenny. I'm a big fan of the podcast. Y'all are absolutely hilarious and Demic is great. I love that you guys are out in LA living the dream. Thank you, Jennifer. So I guess here's the part where I tell you all my problems and I hope you guys give me some bro advice. So background, I'm 22 and I just graduated college.
wow.
Is
She's
Jenny a guy or girl?
girl. Jennifer is girl.
Oh
No. Do not look over Instagram. Chris.
cut it out. Yeah.
All right, so she can actually write really well. So
Yeah,
this is a
that's
great
good.
difference, guys.
Yeah.
So I'm 22. I just graduated college. I had met this guy through a mutual friend. His name is Josh, of course, a J name. We hit it off, and initially we talked a lot. We would hang out in a group setting basically every weekend. One night we both got a little bit more drunk than normal and hooked up. The next morning he was being all cute, and so I thought we were good and everything was fine and not weird. Oh, I didn't know exactly what's about to happen. Then days go by, and we just didn't talk as often as we did before. The next weekend came before, and things seemed fine when we were in person. It felt like how things were before we hooked up, and well, we ended up getting together at the end of the night. Now, I'm in a bad circle being friends with benefits with him when I'm pretty sure he's not emotionally attached, and I'm trying to tell myself that I'm not either, but I know that I really am, but I don't know how to get out of it. Like, we're friends and everything is cool. We just hook up constantly without any of our friends knowing. And we've never really addressed it, openly talked about it. It just happens. This sounds awesome for the guy, first of all. And that's the point.
Yeah.
Is the
Yeah.
point, right?
You know, about how he was like acting
We're-
cutesy
yeah.
the morning after. Like, I feel like it's like that thing. Like when you're a guy and you wake up and it's like a dopamine rush. Like literally, like from the night before.
You're
I
like
don't
with
know.
her when you wake up. You're
No,
like,
yeah,
oh, this is
yeah,
really-
yeah. I don't know. It's really weird
Real
how that
quick,
affects
so,
your
so,
body.
so I'm asking for a guy's perspective. Should I be bold and just bring it up and have the whole "so what are we" conversation?
No.
I know guys hate that conversation. I hate
No, God, no.
Oh yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I hate to be the one initiating, or should I just assume it's not going to go anywhere real and cut my losses and move on? Just kind of ghost him and never address it again. Yes, I kind of screwed the relationship by jumping into it. I'm a big sim for Burke, so tell him I say hi.
Oh, what? All right, so Jenny, this is what you need to do. Jenny, so this is what you need to do. All right, so make Josh, first off, like I've always said, diversify yourself. Find like 10 other Joshes, and then you won't have any attachment issues.
No.
Second off, what you need to do is just
No.
like pull away from Josh a little bit. Make him want like make him like you can't be too upfront about
you have
things.
to show him what you're worth.
Yeah.
If he has like if he wants what he can't have, right? I mean, it's like the basic rule of
Yeah.
humanity and sexuality.
You guys remember the girl? You guys know, right, from San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, bleep out her name. You guys know. So like, we were in college together for the longest time. That's
Yeah.
basically all we were doing, just hooking up, and she wanted something more and more, and it was that. And then it happened more
Wait,
through
like-
college, but
were you like,
So-
like who was like the more
Right.
upper hand person?
in the beginning she wanted something more real, and I didn't give a fuck, and I just
Okay.
kept on hanging out at night, and I would just text
Yeah.
her randomly if I felt like going up.
Yeah.
And that was it for about like 2 months, right?
Wow.
And then it started getting worse. And then what happened was she kind of distanced herself,
yeah.
and that only made me realize more what I didn't have. And
Yeah.
at the end, it flipped, and it's now the situation. But you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it flipped before, but I'm saying like that's what happens.
Wait,
So
you
I
have
think-
feelings for her?
I'm saying like it was more like when she's not there anymore at all.
Yeah.
Then it's more like, well, you're not there at all.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm saying for her, I think it's the same situation where like. I think no matter how, yes, I don't think he gives a fuck right now, and I think he is being that way without telling you, which is not cool.
Yeah.
But if he dragged back,
if he did tell
do-
you, here's the thing: we can't keep it sweet. If he did tell you, what would you say? What would you say? What would you say if he just tell her the truth? Like,
I'm just
She seems like
trying
she'd
to-
say no.
What are we
No.
supposed to say?
She would say no.
That's just the way we are sometimes. Why can't like people just see it as like an exercise thing? Like I'm gonna go exercise 2 times a week. Why does it have to be a clinging thing?
because it's
like
like-
why can't you just be a session with your trainer?
It's a connection with another person. Like there's another person involved. You're not paying them like you're paying a trainer.
No, I'm just
No,
like,
no,
think of
no,
it
it's
like
free
that.
training.
I think, I think that's becoming like more prevalent is like the acceptance of hookup culture and stuff. But I think the problem is that, especially when you've been friends with them before,
Oh, yeah.
it's like a lot different, right? Because
Yeah.
like you've been developing feelings for them, so there's a different kind of attachment.
So if it was friends before, then you hung out, you get food, you'd fuck. If you're together, you hang out, you get food, you fuck. It's the same shit, just without a label.
but she feels she's not like that. Most girls are not like
Yeah.
Like
I know that,
most
but
girls
it's
want
just-
like more like something. I know.
It's like maybe the guy does too, but he's just too. He can't even admit it to himself.
He can't.
So like sometimes you have to
Yeah.
like withdraw to like make themselves realize, make him
Yeah.
realize.
So-
exactly.
End story is put the carrot on the treadmill and watch the rabbit run.
Yes, exactly.
What?
I
mean, yes,
think
that
you would
makes
say
sense.
horse, not rabbit, because rabbits are really fast.
On a treadmill though? Because they keep running in place. So basically, give him some, but not some, and he'll keep coming back for seconds.
Oh, when he thinks he's gonna go all the way, but then you kind of push him and go, maybe next night.
Exactly.
Maybe
Keep
next
him on a
night.
leash.
Yeah.
I've had that, yeah.
But
But then that's also
I think
fucked.
that's
Then
a
I
little-
feel bad for my man. What's his
Oh,
name?
it's-
Josh.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like I don't want to
also,
be.
I just want to say, I think that we should be honored that a 22-year-old is looking
This
for
is
our
epic.
advice.
I know,
right
that's
now.
pretty sick.
Did she say she graduated college?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
Dude,
Wait,
that's-
what? And also, what state are you in? Because if you're in LA, Burke's in LA.
Okay, Chris.
Okay.
Well,
That's one guy.
Dude, we can't use the podcast to shoot a shot.
That's like the perfect way to shoot your shot.
Yeah. In the fan mail when she asks, you just give her your number instead.
Yeah, honestly, I would say screw Josh. Like, Burke's right here waiting for you.
Jesus, I love this. We ask her
Wait,
for a
wha-
girl's
wha-
advice or a guy's advice, and like a girl's hits up, actually tells us, and we just try to like get with them.
I mean, she
Well,
said,
what'd she say? She's simping for Burke, right?
Yeah.
The funniest thing is
she
that
said bro advice. Like, imagine if it was like a girl best friend asking their guy best friend about this. Like, he would probably try to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a weird thing. We just want to give you the guy's side, probably what he's going through.
Yeah.
My advice, Burke's advice, is to see it as just exercise and just transaction
No,
and sex
Chris
is
is
sex.
it.
Chris, sorry,
Yeah.
Chris. I disagree. I think it's more so it's pull back. He'll realize what he's missing. If not, then that nothing was going to happen anyway. And it's not
Yeah.
worth continuing
Yeah.
to keep your emotions up and keep fucking him because he's not going to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. You're not really you're benefiting from like, sex, but like you're like your
it's good.
emotional like, what's it
Your
called?
emotions are
emotional
fucked
state are just gonna
Yeah.
get more fucked up.
Yeah. I think that's our advice, and Chris thinks fuck it. Just-
And maybe if you're feeling antsy, just talk to him, but in a polite way. Bring it up
just
politely, not creepy.
Just don't ask that.
how do you say like
question.
what are we without saying what are we?
There's
Can you
no
say that to
way
a guy?
do it.
You can't.
You
They'll
literally
know.
can't do
They'll
it.
withdraw instantly.
Dude, it's just
Yeah.
like right when that happens, it's like
You just start squirming.
And then like you see her completely differently. Like you don't see her as the same number she was before.
You see them as
Same
numbers?
same beauty.
dude, Chris, you are so shallow. What? You literally, in tonight's podcast, you have said that.
I don't think Kyle though, with all the jokes too, can also call him out all the time.
True.
I'm just saying,
We're
I didn't
also
say
telling
that
it.
that when I want to get with women, it's for exercise twice a week, and that I see women as numbers.
I don't see women as Jen. What I said before,
And just shoring up the name right
is
away.
that her name?
Jennifer.
Listen, listen, Jennifer. In the politest way, that's what I meant, right? So look at it as like an appointment, right? Like they call it dick appointment, pussy appointment. That's how you see it right now. The way to see if he still likes you, test out some things, Netflix, a movie, or just talking, or like coffee or something, and like get into his head to see like, hey, is
He
this
has
guy
a point.
actually-
He has a point.
Yeah.
If like ask him if he wants to, but okay, I think the issue for her is like they do hang out as friends.
But his objective in the time is like, oh, I'll spend money and stuff, but we're gonna fuck. Potentially is what
But
he
like
could be just
yeah,
thinking.
I think they hang out as like an actual friendship. It sounds like they're in like the same like group of friends and like they're like hiding it from them.
Oh.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, then that's just like that's your girl, that's your boyfriend. I mean, you hang out together anyway, and then you're just fucking now. The only difference is that you're fucking. Like
It creates complications,
But
bro.
yeah,
like,
bro,
dude,
like-
it creates complications.
tell your friends. Tell your friends. Unless there's a hating one like that you don't tell. Like I don't know.
But it's not like it's like there's no like it's like there was like a wall between you that you can't cross. There's like and then like once you've like made a couple holes
So
in the
you
wall,
tell
the
you
wall
tell a
doesn't really
podcast?
work anymore.
You tell a podcast.
Tell a podcast?
Like she's telling a podcast.
Oh.
This is like a secret, you know.
well, I mean, she knows that Josh isn't gonna listen to this.
Bro, Josh is in the Discord, bro.
What if Josh has something on his dude? That would be
Yeah, we
epic.
should get an
What
email
if-
from the
Oh,
other couple.
what if-
Yeah,
what if-
Josh.
All right.
If you're watching this, please send us.
Most important thing, Jennifer, is please send us an update. We want to know what's going on. Thank
luck.
you.
Good
You are-
luck.
Yeah, and Jenny, you are amazing. Thanks so much for watching. And anything else?
Yeah.
I think we're good. This has been an amazing episode. Guys, make sure to subscribe to the notification bell and listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We are very close. We are at 4.9 stars. We need a little bit more to get us to 5 stars.
What the heck is going on?
I know.
4.9.
Really at
That
4.9.
I've never seen a podcast at exactly 5 stars.
Yeah, that happened to my OfferUp account. I was at 5 stars. I got one bad review for no reason. Took me down to 4.5. Then I was an underrated seller, but finally I got it back up.
Dude, they're
You
really
can add them
preying.
in our ratings.
Dude, they're preying on Ethan's downfall. Offer up is preying on Ethan's
What'd you
downfall.
sell? A
I-
table with 3 legs?
We'll see you guys next time.
They're preying
Peace
on
out,
his
guys.
downfall.
Peace.
Peace out.
Woo!